Thanks to Greg at EgoSoft for providing me with the keys to the X4 Tides of Avarice, Cradle of Humanity, and Split Vendetta expansions. Space. It's pretty big, and there's a lot of it. These are the voyages of Captain Sokka. My mission? To start with one ship and 10,000 credits, and make a name for myself. Will I trade? Will I fight? I don't know. But join me, won't you? This is X4, a roleplay series. All right. Oh, hello. Nice to see you. All right, let's look at these terminals here. Yep, everything looks good here. Turret control there. Okay, shield control and repair terminal. Oh yeah, these things need to be looked at. Just 1 second. I'm just making sure everything is working as intended. Nothing to see here. All right, let's go. Back to the Hong. All right, welcome back everyone. As you can see, we have prepared to take on that high-tech factory. Go ahead and attack, and we'll have the Tiger's Claw doing drone defense as well. But hopefully, with all of the turrets and shields disabled, we can really lay into it here. The Hong is already in attack formation. Ithaca off to the right, lining up. And of course, we have the Lily and the Nightshade and the King as well, getting ready. And so far, so good. It looks like we have clear and open space, and the Tiger's Claw is there in the upper left, ready to take on any fighters that might come to support the station. So let's lay into it here. So it looks like a few fighters have gotten off. The Tiger's Claw up there laying down those flak cannons, and it looks like the King has a fighter above it as well, Ithaca supporting. But I think we're okay. I didn't see a lot of defense in this sector. So let's keep on keeping on. So the little fighters aren't hurting our standing too much. We're still at positive 15. It'll be interesting to see where we end up once these station components go up. Still working on that bottom one and the dock up there as well. Miss Brax, excuse me, I'll take command here, just like we did with the Xenon stations. Oh, I know. Let's actually warm up the big cannon and lay the massive fire in. We'll nuzzle in a little bit closer to get those large turrets firing on the station as well. All right, bottom section gone. I don't know if that is storage or what that particular component was, but working on the next one. Tiger's Claw has moved to the back side and is drawing fighter attention from that side. Down to 73%. Working on that last bit below the main center. Tiger's Claw holding up well, taking a little bit of shield damage and getting it right back, so we're not in danger as far as the Tiger's Claw is concerned, and the rest of the fighter group is doing the work. So with each section we lose one, we're at positive 7 relations with the patriarchy. Hopefully we're not going to drop to minus 30 and be at full-blown war with these guys when it's all said and done. Oh, minus 5, that was a big one when we destroy that center section. We're at minus 11 on the Zyarth right now. So that was a big reputation hit. The fighters not so much, but the core of their station, that was a big one. 48% left and minus 13 on the standing. Oh, there was their storage gone. A lot of droppables just flew out. We'll pick those up if we can here. Down to 33% on that station. Down to 10%, a lot of explosions happening at minus 20 on the reputation. Hopefully we can get the pier gone because it looks like our large turrets are aiming a little bit off sequence there. But one large turret is getting it. And down to 4%. Yeah, this station is not long for this world after a few large shots from our main cannon. At 0%, just waiting for the last little bit to go.
Victory for Curbs and all we split. Tyrannical tyrannical patriarchy driven out of free families' sectors.
Has it been?
Free families may decide to rot in independence or summit to victorious curb rule.
All
Awaiting
right.
orders.
Yeah, the station's dead. Is there anything else for us?
We did it! The patriarchy police have been driven out of the free family sectors. But don't underestimate the Curb's ambition. They're still fighting the patriarchy.
Right. Alright, end of oppression. Mission complete.
I picked up some news from the rebel broadcasts. The Curb rebels, I mean, not the slave revolt. The Curbs are planning a major attack on the patriarchy. No details given.
Of course.
What I can work out, they're planning to put an end to the Xyarth patriarchy through major attacks on Xyarth home sectors. For this purpose, they're asking for a huge delivery.
How huge are we talking? 10,000
Would
missile
seem they have
components.
something explosive in mind.
Alright, so 10,000 units of missile components. Interesting enough. From the Galaxy News Network, Xyarth Patriarchy withdraws Colonial Police. Alright, just as Dalbusta said. Alright, so we're going into Tharka's Ravine, delivering those goods. Xyarth Patriarchy is down to minus 23, so not as bad as it could have been. I think I can save that. At least I'm going to try to in the meantime while those deliveries are getting done. Alright, Tiger's Claw, no need to wait there. We'll get you back to Sokka's shipyard and station right there until they decide to press the attack, I suppose. I'm a little interested on if we are going to be attacked as we fly through, because now the Xyarth Patriarchy is red. Alright, so Mr. Slammer and I have taken the Gumption's Gambit to some Xyarth stations and are looking for criminals.
Thanks for your help.
Outstanding, minus 22. So we can indeed massage this over. And as you can see, we're not being shot at by the station or the local police. So this is not a lost cause. And it's going to be a long grind to get back up to positive relations, but I think we can do it. While those missile components are getting delivered, myself and Mr. Slammer and the Gumption's Gambit will continue to take out criminals until we can take some missions for the Patriarchy. Once we do a few missions and get some positive relations, we'll get our docking privileges back and maybe even trade with them a little bit and get set for whatever the Court of Curbs has in store. So I'll see you after the deliveries are done. All right, everyone, it has been a hot minute. Miss Brax is here just outside of the Curb station where we are delivering all the components, and you can see we are down to 1,000 units of weapon components which are on board here. I've also brought the group parked right next to it just in case something goes down. We're up to 69.5 million credits, and the Xyarth Patriarchy, looking at our standings, are at plus 13 now. I even built them a station, so hopefully this plus 13 will be enough to counter whatever may come our way. And it's one of those things where when the Curbs stood up, I sort of just sat back and let them do it. If we have that ability, we'll do that again so we don't get into too much trouble. But let's trade with, and we have our 1,000 weapon components on board. And Miss Brax will go ahead and start that trade, and when that is done, we'll see what the Court of Curbs has for us. I doubt they're going to be content with saying thank you, this is all we need, we'll take it from here. I imagine it may be like 27 more stations that need to be destroyed and another billion credits to fund their war effort or something like that. And another positive note, the pharmaceutical goods factory is now really starting to make a profit with all the excess goods it produces. So we are making money fairly quickly again, back over 70 million, still 930 million to go. But, you know, can't complain. One thing about the hung that's a little bit inconvenient is how long it takes those drones to take goods in. The bay is like right back over here, so they have to fly much further than, say, the Tiger's Claw when they pull right up. But either way, oh, we talked to Dalbusta. All right, Miss Brax, if you please, just stay here. Go ahead and fly and wait and undock, and let's go pay old Dalbusta a visit. All right, back to the science lab to talk to Dal, who has a plan, because Dalbusta always has a plan. All right, Dal.
How's it going?
So what about the split connection?
This will be rather expensive.
So 799,625,000 credits. So it's either that or Bozo. But, yeah, this is cheaper. We can technically do this one first. Dal, you bring me bad news. I don't have enough money for that. We're going to have to come back. All right, everyone. So, yeah, feeling the pinch. That is for sure. That is going to be a long wait to get that money. So essentially where we are now, looking at our missions, we have the Imperial Coup, which needs 799 million credits, and does that say no? Just talk to Dalbusta. So I'm gonna have to remember when we reach 800 million to go back to Dal and not save up for Bozo Ta's 1 billion credit research. So this is gonna be a long way, but what we can do is do jobs for the Xioth Patriarchy, get them really, really topped up, so that if this war goes our way, we won't be in too bad of negative relations, but it is going to be a long grind. All right, so for now, Tiger's Claw, go ahead and head back to the shipyard. Miss Brax and the Hong will stay out here doing the work. We may set Miss Brax to be a trader in Xioth space to try to get all of that up, as well as, you know, get some money in the process. It might be a thing where I do some building, try to get some more profitable stations up in this piece, just basically do the work here. So, all right. So let us do advanced auto trade. We will add all wares that we can, and then we will work out of Xioth's Dominion at the very bottom, Xioth's Dominion 4 as a hub, and we'll go ahead and confirm that. And the Hong will become Super Trader in Xioth space to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But since we have to spend money to make money, I have got a plan that you can see building right in front of us here at the Argonne shipyard. Yes, Mr. Slammer, I need you to work somewhere else for me. Come to Argonne Prime, if you please. I have something I want to show you. So essentially, we have the Amazon in Terran space. We have Mr. Shinneman working in Talati space, but we have no one working in Paranid space. And when Mr. Slammer gets here to the SS-32 Slammer, he will conduct a lot of trades in Paranid space to sort of help it out. We're just waiting for him to arrive. He's over in Profit Center Alpha right now, making his way here. So he'll be on deck shortly. Attention on deck. Mr. Slammer, welcome to your new assignment and ship, good sir. You have proven yourself an amazing ally and an amazing pilot as of today. So, first order of business, go ahead to our shipyard and get our upgrades. All right, fitting on some shield generators, some flak turrets, upgrading our software, and grabbing some cargo drones. Just short 7 advanced electronics, so hopefully those electronics will be in by the time we get there, and then you will be off to Paranid space to do the work. All right, Mr. Slammer, hopefully everything is working well and appropriate. You are good to go. All right, let's make sure that your turrets are set to defend just in case someone pops off, and we won't be shooting at anyone inadvertently. So let's try Holy Vision as your base of operation here. So advanced auto trade, let's get all wares. And let's get you in Holy Vision. And confirm that. All right, Mr. Slammer, go ahead and look for anything that seems to be profitable and make your way down to Paranid space. All right, Mr. Slammer has found a water trade over there in Parented Space. Outstanding. Mr. Slammer, I will leave you to it. Thank you again for all the work that you've put in for the company. You've earned this nice, chillaxing post that will help us grow and then get thrown into another war inevitably. So now that I think we are on a little bit of a pause and building up the funds passively in the background, we do have this cock defense platform installation station. So I've got the Victory, or wow, old habits die hard. I've got the Tiger's Claw moving up to Sokka's junkyard. Once I find a place where the Hong is in between trades with the Xioth Patriarchy, I'll move the Hong here. And I think next time we are going to assault the cock installation. And then I might not see you for a bit, but next time we are going to press the offensive while we can against the cock and build up money all the while. 800 million is going to be quite the tall ask, and then we'll have another billion to make on top of that. So who knows, but next episode, pressing the attack. After that, it's the waiting game and the building game, the trading game, all that good stuff. But next week, I will see you then for the assault on the station unless something drastically changes. See you then.